big series for the Red Sox. I mean, there's no getting around it. I know you're going to tell me if they split, they're okay. They are 8 back in a loss column. The Red Sox have not played that well as of late. They lost 4-6 to Houston, which you don't like. They lost a bad series of the Indians. All right, the bullpen a couple nights ago, but last night they gave up 14 runs. They lose 2 out of 3 to Cleveland. That makes 3 series in their last 4 that they have lost in. And they had to win a game in extra innings in Toronto, or that would have been a split. Bad performance yesterday. The kid pitcher was awful. The Red Sox scored 9 runs, a lot of them late, didn't count. Indians broke out and scored. Funny about the Indians did not score in the they did not score in the first, whatever it might be. All the runs they scored, 14 and 7. They scored 21 runs, that's what I want to say. 21 runs in the last 9 innings of that series because they were scoreless after 7 2 nights ago. Then they got 7 runs in the last 2, and then of course last night. So the Red Sox have not played good, solid baseball. Really haven't played great all year. I know they, off to the bad start. They did a good job of getting over 500, but there's been maybe a couple of glimpses, but they really haven't looked like the team that we saw last year all season long. Okay, maybe a little harder schedule than the Yankees. Tough road trip to start the year. 6 games with Houston. The Yankees only played Houston 3 times. Maybe you can bring that up if you wish, but still, I mean, the Red Sox are 29 and 27. I know they were 2 and 8, whatever it was, but they really have not really been on all cylinders all year long. Even a guy like Sale hasn't been phenomenal. Bad early, then good. I watched the game last Friday in Houston. He got, the line score doesn't look bad. 6 innings, a couple of runs. They had line drives all over the lot down at I saw it at Minute Maid. They were hitting bombs all over the place. He got out of it, but he wasn't great in the game. I mean, even he. So the Red Sox are going to start with him tonight, then, of course, Price. And then they're going to go Purcello, and then Rodriguez, who's been good. So they're going to give you their big 4, and the Red Sox, theoretically need to win 3 of the 4 games, put a little dent in that Yankee lead, put a little doubt in the Yankee head, and obviously give themselves a little bit of a boost before they go to Kansas City next week to resume against the Royals. You like to think the Red Sox can do that, but chances are winning 3 games against the hot Yankees at Yankee Stadium is going to be tricky. Yankees are 30 and 10 in their last 40 games. The Yankees also won 4-6 against Tampa. So I like to bring up the fact that a lot of their wins have come against Kansas City and come against the Angels and the Giants and obviously the Orioles. The bottom line is the Yankees did win 4-6 against Tampa, make you feel pretty good about this Yankee team. They just beat San Diego 2 out of 3 here at Yankee Stadium as well. They hit bombs all over the place. I guess we could take Chris Paddock out of the Hall of Fame because they hit bombs all over the place early in that game yesterday. As whether Paddock wanted to skip Toronto because he wanted to really show you how good he was at Yankee Stadium, didn't work out because he stunk and he put his team in a 3-0 hole, enough of him. But the bottom line is the Yankees have played real well, and for the Red Sox to beat the Yankees 3 out of 4 this weekend, not going to be easy. To make a long story short, is not going to be easy. So the Red Sox really just haven't played great. They haven't pitched phenomenally well. Their bullpen has not been good. I don't think they're bringing back Kimbrel. I don't see that reunion at all. I think Kimbrel's going to go somewhere else. I think there's a lot of water under the bridge, so they're not going to get any help in that 9th inning. Brazier was terrible the other day. They've had some issues there, not early in the year, but recently they've had some issues in that bullpen. They had issues here at Yankee Stadium in that bullpen. Gardner hit a grand slam, if I'm not mistaken, to help them win a game there in a 2-game set earlier on was it late April when the Red Sox came down for the 2 games. I don't have a lot of confidence in the Red Sox right now. Make a long story short, Yankees, I got a lot of confidence in the Yankees. That's funny. I'm going to have less confidence in the Yankees when Stanton comes back, and Didi to a certain degree. You just like the Yankee vibe right now, where everybody's kind of chipping in. A lot of these, nomadic players who have, been gypsies in the sport, trying to find homes, have obviously played really well. LeMayu's done an excellent job. I mean, the Yankees have done I think the Yankees are going to upset that chemistry a little bit when they got to pluck Stanton out in the outfield and see all of his strikeouts. Because remember, when he strikes out, the inning ends. And he's coming with that 212 strikeouts. He's joining the Yankees sooner than you think. And that would worry me a little bit from the Yankee perspective. But right now, the Yankees are playing. They're getting pretty good starting pitching. They got to be happy with Paxton's 4 innings yesterday. You know about their bullpen. Big edge over the Red Sox in that department. They start the day with an 8-game loss column lead, 7.5 overall. They go to Toronto. They're going to kill the Blue Jays. I mean, the Yankees are playing well right now. And again, the Yankees season in a lot of ways begins in October, like the Red Sox. It does not begin now. The Yankees season is going to be defined on how they do in big spots in October, and this Yankee team needs to get to a World Series. They have been there, done that enough in the American League playoffs. This Yankee team's got to win, you know, those, let's say they don't have to play a wild card game, but they got to win those 7 games in October in the American League, and that will not be easy, especially if they run into the Astros and their offense in 4 of those games. The Yankees do not have a starting pitcher who can match up with Verlander. That's the one thing about the Yankees that would concern me. Severino, who knows? He's not been good in the postseason anyway. Paxton, we don't know if he's going to be healthy. Happ's been bad. Last year he stunk. I mean, you don't know if the Yankees have that starting pitcher here's Verlander twice in a best-of-7 series. He's going to go 7 innings of gut check, big-time pitching baseball. So the Yankees have a guy that can match up with that. You know, I'm not sure if they do. Tanaka's pretty good, but I'm not too sure. They got the bullpen, but do they have the starting pitcher? That's something we'll keep an eye on. And when we get to July, as far as the Yankees are concerned in their mode of trying to acquire a big starter, read Madison Bumgarner. But for the moment, the Yankees have an opportunity to really put the Red Sox in the rearview mirror and do their thing. Remember, the Yankees, in a quirk of a schedule, do not play a game in Fenway until late July because they wanted to, you know, do those 2 games in London. Those are Red Sox home games. Also, the first 2 trips between these 2 teams this year, the first 2 series are at Yankee Stadium. They go back-to-back at Yankee before they play a series in Boston. So the Yankees don't go to Fenway until late July. We have to hope right now that there's a season, and there's some sort of pennant chase in late July between these teams in the American League East. Because right now, I have a lot of confidence in the Yankees. You know the Yankees are going to win 2 games this weekend. I don't care how they figure out their rotation. They're going to win 2 games in this weekend. The question is, are they good enough to win 3 and really bury Boston, put them 10 out? Or are the Red Sox ready to right themselves, show that they belong in a big pennant race in the American League East this year, and can they win 3? I'm going to say if anybody does win 3, it's the Yankees. I don't like what I see with Boston right now. I do not like what I see.